Hey you guys, I'm so excited to finally bring you the final flip through of my 2019 junk journal, Christmas junk journal. So I don't know why it took me so long to complete it, other than the fact that I just needed to sit down and write a few things. But I'm so thrilled that that I've been able to complete it, and I'm gonna put a bow, literally, I'm gonna put a bow on it. So I wanted to kind of come on and show you the final flip through. I did use these, I believe, are 1-inch rings. I probably could get away with maybe putting in a little bit bigger ring there, but I think once I put a ribbon on it, it'll be just fine. So this was using the Pokey Little Puppy First Christmas little golden book, and basically what I did was just included papers in here, and then you'll see as I flip through all the little additives that I brought in. So the one thing I just noticed is I haven't really put the date, so I'm going to definitely add put our family Christmas on here, and then put the year 2019. So I basically used the piece, and I'm just going to walk through and just show you guys what I put in my book and what I documented. So just to kind of give you an idea of just my things that I put into my book. This is a piece of vellum and a piece of acetate paper that had gathered memories. This actually came out of Ephemera Pack. I'm not sure who it was from, but I just kind of put that in the front here because I like the way that you can see the calendar through here. Typically what I do is I fill in the calendar. As you can tell, I did not fill this one in, and I probably will go back and do that, but I feel like if I need to do it like right now, because I'm to the point now I'm ready to wrap up Christmas. I mean, here we are at the end of January, and so I'm ready to kind of put a bow on it, literally, like I said before. But anyway, so this is a calendar that I probably need to fill out. This has been, I don't know, I've talked to a lot of people about this Christmas, and it just seems like, I guess with it being so close to Thanksgiving, it just seemed like we were boom, 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 busy, busy, busy the whole time, and it just seemed just so where you couldn't take a breath, I guess. And so I need to look at my other calendar and fill this in so that I have just a general idea of what we did, because it seemed like we did something every weekend. I don't know, it's just, again, it was crazy. So I started out typing in this is what I did last year, and I actually really enjoyed it, where I typed in our day and what we did, but my printer has gone kaput, and so it started like doing where it wasn't printing out very well, and to be honest, I haven't even replaced it yet. It's just been kind of on my back burner of to do. So I started out typing, and then you'll see later on I just ended up just writing it out. For next year, we'll just kind of see what happens, but more likely I will be typing it up again, because I think that was actually one of the reasons I was so successful in getting this completed, is being able to sit down and type things out quickly. As you'll see in this entire book, is I've kept all the original pages from the book in here, and this one I just put Pokey's Little Puppy First Christmas, because our little dog's name is Pokey, and this was his first Christmas. So I wanted to kind of incorporate the title with our actual real life Pokey. So day one was talking about Advent. Day two, as you can see, my number 2 is right there, was talking about that Brazos, my daughter, was actually doing a December daily, and she got pretty far, but then she kind of slacked off a little bit and hasn't quite finished hers. I told her that's fine. Any memory keeping is great, whether you complete it or not. It's, I look at it that way. So anyway, it was fun to be able to sit down with her and have her write in her journal to her December book as well. 3 is talking about the Christmas tree, we actually put it up a little bit early. But it talked about me wanting to find pink lights, which I found pink lights on clearance after Christmas. So I bought those. But it talks about what I had wanted. I actually really like the multicolor lights. And so that was day 3. Day 4 is just me talking about dressing for Christmas. And I also used some Christmas paper this was pretty much what we used this year, and I added that to as a background. It says Christmas cheer is when your outfit matches the Christmas wrapping paper you'll be using. So I talked about using that wrapping paper. Actually, that's typically what I try to do in some of my Christmas journals, is to add wrapping paper from that year. On page 5, day 5, page 5, day 5. It's actually a wassail tasting that we did in our little town that we live in, and then I added the little brochure that came with. We did some judging, so I added that in there. I added this little guy here. He's just a little tag, but it's the number 6 for day 6, and this was our annual. The smaller town that we live in had their Christmas party, and so we, which was fun because we got our family picture with Santa, and then I used, this was a Happy Mail that I put in there, and I really love that, because you could change out Santa's little outfits, but I just wrote about the Christmas party there. Day 7, I was teaching a class at Little Craft Place in Houston, and so I talked about day 7 and day 8. Both of those are talking about teaching the classes there. And then day 9, this is a photo I got from So Sweet Sidekick. She had sent that to me when I ordered some last year. She had sent me a stack of cute little ephemera pieces, and I just love this pink Santa. And I took pictures of around the house and included those in, taking pictures of the ways that we decked the halls. On page 10 is my husband sent a picture of him from his work with Santa, so that's always fun. I love getting pictures sent from, especially my son that he's in college or anything, even my daughter, which is at school, if she sends me stuff, that way I can add it to my books and document it. Day 11 was talking about Pokey. He is just so much enjoyment for us. He got in that basket of clothes that was sitting on the chair and dug around it, and clothes were flying everywhere. It was so cute. So it's the little things. And then, of course, adding different ephemera that I have. I love these little cute cars, and I was really incorporating pink in my my journal here. This was day 12. It was just Brazos and I, my daughter. We put on these fun little glasses and took a picture. I love, on this one I didn't date it. It wasn't really meant to be like a day, but I love putting pictures from past Christmases in my journal. And this was actually one of my mom and her siblings, and taken in 1961. So I did a picture of that. My mom would have been 12, I believe. And so I love adding older pictures from Christmas past in there. We went and had breakfast at One in a Million. If you're ever in Austin, this is so good. Of course, it's a lot of food, but it's so yummy. So anyway, went and had breakfast there. And in the Sky Cute, my friend has the little die cut for this guy, and so she came over and we put our Christmas books together. She's actually my best friend, and she had cut a bunch of these out and brought them over, and then we put little outfits on them and Santa hats, and perfect. I thought it was so cute. Day 14, this was one that is, I can see now because I do remember as I'm flipping through this, is I wanted to actually document, I did kind of like a, I think they call this like a waterfall pictures, where you have different pictures in here. They're all held in with washi tape, but basically this is where my family Christmas, very unusual this year because the weather was so great, we were able to have it outside. But anyway, I need to go in here and document the back sides of those. Day 15, we were trying to decide what Christmas card we wanted to do, and of course I wanted Brazos, my daughter, and our puppy, and Brazos wanted all of us, and anyway, we ended up getting these pictures, and these were several that I had taken, and this was actually the final Christmas card that we put together. And really what I did on a lot of these, I just added real pretty paper that I had that I wanted to add in here, and this was really pretty sparkle paper. I believe this is Crate Paper company that put that paper out. This was one of the little pieces that I made as a video about junk journaling your Christmas, and it's a tiered tree using lace and pom-pom and eyelash ribbon and things like that. So that was something that of course I wanted to incorporate as much pink into my book, so that was one of the pages that I did. On page 16 is actually the tree that I still have up in here in my art room, but I wanted a pink tree so bad, still do, but I put up I have a little tabletop white tree, and I just added pink roses to it and white lights. And so even though it was later in the year, and I'm keeping mine up all year because it's just so pretty, so I just had to add that in here. Day 17 was actually my daughter's band concert at the school, and so of course I added the pictures in there and added a music sheet background for that. Day 18 was decorating at the office, and I won first place. Thank you for almost all Dollar Tree stuff. But anyway, that was fun to put together. And then this is, let's see what this, okay, day 19. And this was, I had sent my mom and dad a little Secret Santa thing. When we went and stayed at their house, my mom made a comment, oh, Santa didn't come. And I was like, that'd be fun to send something in the mail. So that was just showing and talking about that. See here, on day 20 it was super cold, 26 degrees here, and then of course our chick's water was frozen solid, and so I was trying to defrost it that morning, which it ended up warming up throughout the day, but anyway, it was really frosty that morning. So this was my idea of documenting the weather. But here in Texas, and I'm sure a lot of places, it was so weird. It would get really, it's been cold, hot throughout the whole winter. It's just been really interesting. Day 21, we went caroling with the Girl Scouts to the nursing home in another little town close by here. Then we also went caroling with the church. So that was a day of caroling, and that was a good day. I really enjoyed that. This is another one of those that I just wanted to kind of tell a story. I had found this picture of the kids when they were younger. This was from 2009, and so I really wanted to kind of talk about just a memory, another one of those that really is just kind of like reminiscing. I think they're fun to put in the books, in each of your books, that I always kind of bring back a memory from Christmas past. This was day 22. And this was a little stamp that I had actually had in one of the kits that I did a while back, I think a couple years ago. And so I stamped her, and then I just talk about us baking all the cookies. And, luckily I had a team. Me and Brazos were the team, and she would put together the dough, and then I would actually bake them in the oven. So it really it really helped, I guess, not having to do everything. But anyway, that was fun. And of course, Poke in his little Santa outfit right there. This is a music sheet. This is also a page that I did to show junk journaling your Christmas, and I actually just added watercolor, and this is actually from a card, a Christmas card. And then just some more. I love this cute little pink card paper, so I added that in there. Day 23 is talking about, you can see my pages are getting a little less more decorative, but I would have probably added some color in here. But this was actually Christmas Eve 23. Brazos had gone to watch Tuba Christmas with a friend of hers. And then Brazos actually had bought this little sticky pad from Little Craft Place, and she had wrote on it and stuck it in here, and so I just kept that in there, even though that sumo wrestler has nothing to do with Christmas. Day 24, which is Christmas Eve, I talk about the service at church and Zachary, my son, coming, and then of course, usually I actually put a brochure of the church of it, but it was a little bigger than what I wanted, and so I just cut out the cover of it and put that in the book. And then this is a postcard that I had included in some of the kits, and so I just put one in here to add the picture excuse me, from Christmas morning. And then this was just some cute little just kind of some little cute little ephemera pieces that I put in this pocket here. And then the back of it, I just kind of wrote a short story about Christmas. Christmas morning, yeah, I forgot cinnamon for the cinnamon rolls, so my husband Zachary went out to go find more cinnamon. Yeah, Christmas morning, I'm trying to make sweet rolls. I know, it was kind of a crazy year. Anyway, they ended up finding it at 7-Eleven. Believe it or not, 7-Eleven had salt, pepper, and cinnamon. So I was very thankful for that. And then I just basically, again, added some pretty little paper that I had, and I just added pictures. They like their neck braces. That was kind of a fun little thing for the under the tree. But I just added some of my favorite pictures from Christmas. Oh yeah, this is Angel Soft. Zach always runs out of toilet paper at college, so that's kind of an ongoing joke. And then Pokey was wanting Zach's attention so much, I might need to add another little picture in here. But anyway, so that's that. And then it's just another little page with the 25 on there. This one's blank, which probably would add, I should have added something on there, but that's okay. And then the rest of the book. So that's it. I always have fun starting this project, love putting it together, and love closing it up. Again, this is great memories, but it's always so nice to complete it. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next video.